Hey everyone! Welcome to Twinkle Plays, although this time it's not the Binding of Isaac. This time it's something different, as you can see from the screen in front of you. This time we are playing some of my favorite series, Mega Man. We're going Mega Man 3 because it's my favorite of the series. A lot of people like to pick Mega Man 2, but you know, Mega Man 3 is close to my heart. Mega Man 3 was the cover game of the first Nintendo Power I ever got. Mega Man 3 was the first Mega Man I ever played, actually. I played Mega Man 1 after that. It's my favorite Mega Man. Mega Man is one of my favorite series ever. And, you know, we're gonna play it a bit. Hopefully to completion. Although, you know, I play a little worse on the keyboard than I usually would with a controller. So hopefully I won't die a million times trying to get that down. But enough talk. Let's play. Game start. Alright, so Mega Man. You're a little blue robot named Mega Man. And you gotta fight other robots, some of which are also blue, like this guy's blue. But then there's this guy, totally not blue. Not even the slightest bit. Okay, there's some blue in his eyes. We'll go take another example. This guy, no blue. Not a single smidgen of blue anywhere to be found on that smug face of his. So you fight some blue and some non-blue robots, robot masters, as you will. You play through their stage, you fight the boss at the end, and when you beat the boss, you get their special weapon to use in future levels. So, we're gonna start right off with Magnet Man. I always start with Magnet Man. There's different orders. I mean, you can play the stages in any order, but, you know, there's some orders that are preferred. Because basically every time you get a special weapon from a boss, from a robot master, another robot master will be weak to it. So this is my preferred order. Alright, we got some magnets here trying to pick us up and impede our progress, except for that one. That one helped our progress. Alright, so now, here's Proto Man. He's a guy who shows up, named Proto Man. He's not blue. It's important to note that he's not blue at all. There's stuff to know about him, but I'm not gonna spoil things for you, man. This is just the beginning of the series. What kind of jerk would I be? So, but make quick work of Proto Man. This stage, he's pretty easy. He's just kind of getting you used to seeing him. He becomes harder later. One thing I think that's important to note in this game is the slide mechanic here. That's the first for Mega Man. Mega Man 3, this one is the first one to introduce sliding. You used to just have to run and jump. But sliding is a new way to get around. You move faster when you slide, although you have to slide the entire length of the slide. Can you... Wait, I forget if you could change directions of it in this one. No. Okay, so, yeah, and there are some places where you can't get through unless you slide. They're real small, and you guys are... And here we got a staple of the Mega Man series, the disappearing block puzzles. They throw people off a lot who haven't played it because they don't know the patterns. I know the patterns, but I forget them sometimes. And you get to hear this lovely purr sounds. You know, don't you just love that sound? It's masterful music sound. Alright, so no problem on those. Yeah, so Mega Man 3 is like really close to my heart. It's the first game I ever actually beat all by myself. Like, I beat Super Mario Brothers, but that was a joint effort with my dad. And this was, I remember, I had to be like 6 or 7 when I beat it. And I remember running through the house like, I beat Mega Man! I beat Mega Man! I'm like going to my grandma, look what I did! And she's like, that's great, Eric. She didn't really, no, well, she cared. But not like I cared. Alright, so Magnet Man, he jumps around, he turns on this force field attack which attracts you towards him, and he shoots magnets at you. Which I'm just getting hit by all the time. In the interest of full disclosure, I thought I recorded this session before this, and I hit the wrong button. So you guys, I'm glad though, because I played much worse in that run. Yeah, all right, Magnet Man is down. Yeah, you guys missed me die twice to that one. In the session that I was sure I recorded, but I was proven to be wrong. Alright, so we've got Magnet Man's weapon now, the Magnet Missile. It does a little bit more damage than your regular gun, and it also homes in on enemies. Not exactly homes in on enemies, it shoots out straight, and if there's an enemy above or below it, it'll turn in a 90-degree angle towards it. The sub-weapons like that, the boss weapons, also have only a certain amount of ammo, which you can recharge by getting pickups. So, we're gonna go to Hardman next, because that's just the right order, because he's weak against the Magnet Man attack, the Magnet Missile. Hardman hopefully will not be as hard as his name indicates. Ha! I love the music of this game, by the way. Mega Man always has good music. Like, the Mega Man 3 music is so ingrained in my head, I could actually... Oh, I wanted extra life. I could hum it in the proper boss order. Well, my proper boss order. Like, different people take the bosses in different orders, but this is the order I always play. Magnet Man, Hardman, and then on from there. That's a good thing. I mean, you can play them in any order, but, you know, everyone has their different orders. Alright, so we're going to use Rush. He's another newbie to this series, in debuting in Mega Man 3. He is Mega Man's good old dog that turns into stuff like coils like that. You know, just like your dogs do. Remember that day when your dog turned into a spring? That was fun. I'll take that. I always get mixed up with those monkeys, because I could have sworn that was an enemy in Mega Man 2. But if it is, it's probably just something very similar. Oh shoot, I let that one come down. Oh, well, alright. Hey, no. Aha! Yeah, that's right, you're not getting me. Alright, gotta stop into... There's one sweet spot with these Hammer Joes on a ladder where they can't get you, and you can get them, and that was it. I didn't need that, but I collected it, you know, out of principle. Oh, screw this monkey, man. You can just stay there. Not even gonna bother killing you. Alright, so some enemies can only be hit at certain times, like the Hammer Joe only when his visor is open. This dude, you can only hit him in the head. It's okay if it's the back of the head. That's actually, I like hitting him in the back of the head. It's more executioner style. You know, because I'm sadistic when it comes to fictional enemies. And those are the hard hats. They're traditional. They're the Mega Man enemy. They're hard hats. I think their official name is Mets or Metools. I hate these bee enemies, by the way. I don't like bees in general. Oh, extra life. That bee wanted to give me the extra life to show me that I should like him, but I'm not gonna fall for that! Alright, so we got Proto Man again. In one of my least favorite environments to fight him in, because it's just such a pain with all these corners. Like, fighting him in Magnet Man stage was not an issue. Here is a pain, but they give you health afterwards. So they pity you. I don't think I've ever fought him without getting hit there. This guy's only able to be hurt when he jumps, but, you know, he has much less hit points than his large frame would indicate. Alright, so now since we're coming up to Hardman, we're going to equip our Magnet Missile. He shoots Knuckles and jumps up in the air. He freezes the screen when he jumps, but since you got the Magnet Missile will still come after him in the air. So that's great, right? Oh, that was silly. He's not a problem when you have the Magnet Missile. No probalo. So we've taken out boss number 2, Hardman. He wasn't so hard after all. Making that joke a second time. Better than the first time. And we're gonna get our Hard Knuckle. Hard Knuckle, it's a strong weapon, but it just fires so slowly. It has slow startup speed, it eventually goes a little faster across the screen, but it takes maybe like 2 seconds to really get moving. Alright, so for now, we're going to stop right there. In episode 2, we'll be moving on to our next boss. Which one will it be? Is it Sparkman or Topman? Needleman, who doesn't have a mouth? Needleman doesn't have a mouth, man. It's not important. Don't even think about it. Alright, thanks for checking this video out. We will see you next time on some more Mega Man action. Mega Action Jackson. Mega Man.